My name is Kobe Caton, and I'm the head athletic trainer at Artesia High School here in Artesia, New Mexico. My role here basically is the health and safety of our student athletes. Weather plays a huge role in the safety of our kids. Here in Artesia, we're in a location where the geography varies a lot in terms of what we see with weather. So there are days, especially in the summer, that we get really high temperatures, up to 110 degrees. There's days in the winter that we get snow. During the monsoon season, once we start two-a-days, we'll have storms roll in every afternoon, and lightning plays a really big role with that. So we really don't have much time to sit here and kind of just stare at an app and try to figure out what's going to happen. And PeriWeather does a great job of alerting us of those things.
I'm Brian Taylor, the athletic director here at Artesia Public Schools. Previously, I coached for 17 years. I was a principal for 6 years. The safety of our kids and the safety of our coaches is the number one responsibility that I think I have. With PeriWeather, it makes my job easier to where I can do my athletic director job, where I can worry about the kids, the coaches. I can do my job easier and a comfort now that I know that those coaches are getting notifications of what's going on with the weather.
In the past, NMAA had heat index as the marker that we had to use and monitor for practices and games. And just in the past week, we've been updated to wet bulb glow temp. In the past, when we've done heat index, we literally had to use our phones and log on to the National Weather Service and find a location that was closest to us, like at the airport. And that's literally the method that we had to use until we finally got like a Kestrel device. Now the annoying thing with the Kestrel device is we had to sit there and we would have to take readings throughout practice multiple times. We'd have to log all those temperatures. I'd have to be communicating that with the coach throughout the entire practice or during the games. And it really just took up a lot of my time that could be better spent with the athletes, getting them ready for practice or during practice, fixing any injuries or problems that we had. So we're really excited using this PeriWeather system going forward, how it monitors this wet bulb for us, how it automatically sends out notifications across our entire district to our coaches so they know. It really just solves a lot of problems for us and frees up a lot of time.
I think that PeriWeather gives us the capability of having coaches be on the same page. Every coach in every sport, in the fall, in the winter, in the spring, whether it be a playoff game, whether it be here in a football game on Friday night, has the same capability of notifications and knowing what the weather is and what their actions need to be because of the weather.
So in the past with lightning, we've used WeatherBug. We had a lot of problems with WeatherBug. Mainly the biggest frustration that we had was there was no countdown timer, or we had no idea when the last strike within 10 miles was. So you're basically just basing it off of, when you got the alert, when you got the notification, and it was just really annoying having to manually calculate the time of when we can get back on the field or when the last strike was. And you just have everybody from administration, officials, coaches bugging me, asking me, hey, when can we go out on the field? Moving forward, going to the PeriWeather system, it's been fantastic in that all those issues are already solved. It's automatic. And there's no gray area anymore. The alerts get sent out, and so all we have to do is just send the widget out, or the parents can see the widget, officials can see the widget, and we're all on the same page.
The one thing that furthers besides the widgets and the notifications that Coach Caton and I have used is the weather forecast. I can email them and they email me right back. 30 minutes to an hour, I have a weather forecast of the next 3 days of where I'm going or where the team's going, and just gives me an outlook for buses, for transportation. So far, PeriWeather's been pretty spot on for what we have here in New Mexico.
Well, I got into school for athletic training to help kids, and I'm not able to do that when I'm trying to be a meteorologist. And PeriWeather solves that issue for me. All I have to do now is do my job, and I can take care of my kids, I can evaluate them, I can do rehab on them, I can do treatment with them, and I can enjoy being around them on the field without having to worry about weather and being on my phone checking it all the time.